Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Om Vasudevendra Yogindram Natva Jnanapradam Gurum Mumukshunam Hitarthaya Tattvabodho Bhibhiyate. Etesham Panchatattvanam Madhye Akashasya Satvikamshat Shrotrendriyam Sambhutam Vayoho Satvikamshat Tvagindriyam Sambhutam Agnehe Satvikamshat Chakshurindriyam Sambhutam Jalasya Satvikamshat Rasanendriyam Sambhutam Prithivyaha Satvikamshat Granendriyam Sambhutam. So of these 5 elements, the sattvic aspect, creation starts. Each element, from the subtle to the gross, each element gives rise to the individual sense organs of perception, which is the sattvic aspect, which is a means to gain knowledge and information from the world. So from the sattvic aspect of Akasha, the ability to hear is born. From the sattvic aspect of Vayu, that is when air, the touch, sense of touch is born. Similarly, the sense of sight from the sattvic aspect of fire, sense of taste from the sattvic aspect of waters, and the sense of smell from the sattvic aspect of Prithvi, earth. If we see, the correlation also is very direct. You need space, already that is seen. As Devata also it is the same. You find Vayu, Tvacha. Vayu is the subtlest element that we can touch. Space cannot be touched. The subtlest element that can be touched. Organ of touch is born. Same way, Agni, light, required. That's where the Chakshu, eyes come from. The ability to see comes from. Same way, Rasana, water is required. It is born out of water. And the Devata is Varuna. And Prithvi. That smell, when rains are starting off rains. And that time we feel like eating that mud. So, fragrance. These flowers, they blossom and they have fragrance. Do you know where it comes from? Have you cut open a seed and smelled? Is there smell in that seed? No. Where did that fragrance come in the flower? It comes from Prithvi. So that is why in Gita Bhagavān says, Punyo Gandhaf Prithivyam. I am that fragrance in the Prithvi, the very essence. So, all these 5 elements, the sattvic aspect gives rise to the 5 sense organs. That is why they are able to give us knowledge and information. Now, this is individual element sattvic aspect. Okay? Now, collectively all the 5 elements, the sattvic aspect, what does it produce? So he is saying, etesham panchatattvanam samashti sattvikamshat mano buddhi ahankara chitta antahkaranani sambhutani etesham panchatattvanam, of these 5 elements, and they are still subtle elements. So, subtle elements not yet gone through the process of grossification. So, these subtle elements, their collective samashti sattvikamsha, the sattvikamsha of all the 5 put together. Individually, the sattvikamsha of each element gave birth to individual sense organs. Now, collectively, all 5, their sattvikamsha gives birth to antahkarana, or the inner instruments. What is antahkarana? There are 4 parts. Mana, buddhi, ahankara, chitta. 4 are enlisted here. We saw in yesterday's Upanishad Ganga episode also. Antahkarana. Antahkarana yani मस्तिष्क? नहीं. अंतःकरण यानी मस्तिष्क नहीं. कैसा है ना? He didn't pay attention so much. He saw that it was nice, entertaining. But it is being shown so that you understand this better. Oh, that was the purpose. I thought night just, movie time, we'll just watch some 2-3 episodes and go to sleep. Nice. He thought for that. Now please don't think. Okay. So now all these 4 antahkarana. Now what is this inner instruments? Little bit. Inner instrument or antahkarana are all thoughts. Thoughts. Now manas and buddhi we have already seen. Both are thoughts. What kind of thoughts? Indecisive thoughts, manas. Decisive thoughts, intellect. Now 2 more are given. What is ahankara, chitta? So let us see. Shankaracharya ji, he will tell us everything. Not to worry. Sankalpa vikalpatmakam manaha Nishchayatmika buddhi Ahankarta ahankaraha Chintana kartri chittam Manaso devata chandramaha Buddhehe brahma Ahankarasya rudraha Chittasya vasudevaha Etesham panchatattvanam samashti sattvikamshat, all put together, the sattvikamsha gives rise to antahkarana. Therefore, this antahkarana, mind, intellect, etc., are connected to all 5 senses. Because samashti sattvikamsha. So samashti means it has all the 5. And these senses are made by 1 each. So the connection is there, antahkarana is connected to all 5 senses. Therefore, if we have to see and register something that we have seen, mind has to be behind it and is connected. And when the mind is wandering here and there, even if we see, we are not able to register it. So this antahkarana, it is explained now, all are thoughts only. Thoughts are called vritti, thought modification. So what are these vritti? Sankalpa vikalpatmakam manaha. Sankalpa, one thought. Vikalpa, another thought, option. Volition, choice. Sankalpa. Now, every day I will get up early. Vikalpa, be practical. It is not possible. Then again, sankalpa. No, but then at least half an hour earlier than what I used to get, and that much is okay. That is okay. Will you be able to do it? Here everyone was getting up, so you got it. Here who is there? At home, you are going to happen. One tree. Sankalpa, mind. Nishchayatmika buddhi. This is stillness. No, I have decided. I have made up my mind. Who will make up the mind? The mind itself cannot make up the mind. Intellect has to do it. That way intellect says, I have made up my mind. That is why intellect has lot of, this powder and all this lipstick and all these different things are required. Intellect always keeps one box because it has to make up the mind again and again. And intellect always goes out with small box. It will take. I have made up the mind. Nishchayatmika buddhi. Then ahankarta ahankara. All thoughts that have I is ahankara. See, ahankara does not mean arrogance, okay? Ahankara is not a bad word. It is undesirable from the knowledge standpoint, but it is not a bad word. It is not that ahankara, see what ahankara he has. I don't have any ahankara. That is also ahankara. Because you said I know, that is ahankara. Anything that thought of I is ahankara. So this ahankara is associated with mind also. That I am not able to decide. That I am not able to, that I part is ahankara. Not able to decide is mind. I have decided that I part. This is all thought only, right? So the thought, the I part is ahankara. Ahankarta, ahankara. The one which says I. That is ahankara. These are all thoughts. And fourth one is chintana kartri chittam. Means the one which remembers, memory. That is chittam. See, this chittam is different from sat chit ananda, that chit. That is chit. This is chittam. This chittam means memory. Chit is consciousness. Two different. The words are different. Chittam. Chintana karatra chittam. That memory. All the past experiences and the wisdom gained by that, that is all stored in chittam. Those are the vrittis. Those are the thought modifications. So these four types of thoughts put together is called antahkarana, inner instrument. Why inner? Because as compared to the sense organs which are outward. So they are outer instruments, and the mind, intellect, ahankara and chitta are inner instruments. So they are behind, connected to all the five senses. And they also have devatas. Manaso devata chandrama. Mind works best when it is cool. Agreed? Surya is not the lord of the mind. Otherwise, दिमाग बहुत गर्म है, disturb कर. That time don't decide, because it is devata is not blessing it, and devata blesses who. Then you can think clearly. You need. That is why we like people. He's very cool. Chandrama is blessing his mind. I have lost my cool. Means Chandrama stopped blessing me. See, that is why this correlation can be seen if you go to these lunatic asylums. What is it called? Lunatic. Why? They all go on a luna. Luna means moon. Why do you think it is called lunatic? Luna means moon. Moon asylum, because moon is the devata of the mind, and these people have imbalanced mind. And in those places, if you see, tomorrow is full moon day, we will see if any effect is seen. Diagnosis will happen tomorrow. going to Gangotri? Anybody? The Chandrama affects the mind. All our minds will be affected, but people whose minds are weak, imbalanced, their the effects will be seen much more. Same way, Buddhehe Brahma. Brahmaji is the Brahma. This is not Brahman. Huh? Brahma, creator. See, creativity is an aspect of the intellect. Buddhehe Brahma. Ahankarasya Rudra. Rudra is Lord Shiva, and his name Rudra means he makes everyone cry. Ahankara makes us cry. I thought I will do it and I will get appreciation, but nobody is appreciating me. Rudra. See, this all our limited logic, okay? As I told, this all we have to read with Shraddha. But our logic sometimes works for our intellect to keep quiet. Okay, now don't ask unnecessary questions. Why do you say Ahankara Rudra is the Devata? Why? We give some explanation to just keep quiet. That's all. Nothing else. For my own intellect, not for you. You people have a great Shraddha, I know that. Chittasya Vasudeva. Vasudeva is the Lord of Chitta. This also has an indicator. Chitta, memory, remembrance. Who should you remember? Vasudeva, Bhagavān Shri Krishna. He should be remembered. Oh, so Bhagavān Shri Krishna only should be remembered. I am a Shiva Bhakta. What about me? Now you tell me, Shiva and Krishna are different. After studying so much of Advaita, Shankaracharya will hit you with that stick he has. Shiva and Krishna. Next. Rajasikamsha. Now you all smooth sailing. Etesham panchatattvanam madhye Akashasya rajasamshat Vagindriyam sambhutam Vayoho rajasamshat Panindriyam sambhutam Vannehe rajasamshat Padendriyam sambhutam Jalasya rajasamshat Upasthendriyam sambhutam Prithivyaha rajasamshat Budendriyam sambhutam Etesham samashti rajasamshat Pancha pranaha sambhutaha. Needs any explanation? From single element, the Rajasic aspect, each karmendriya is born. Which are these karmendriyas already enlisted earlier. And from the collective Rajasamsha of all the 5 elements, the 5 pranas are born. So even for karmendriyas to function, you need energy provided by pranas. If you say, come on, walk from here to there, I have no energy to walk. I am feeling very hungry. Then you give food. Who is feeling hungry? Pranas are feeling hungry. And then with that energy, all the functions start. Then get up, ready to walk. Energy. Even to speak, you need energy. Otherwise, gone. So you need energy for karmendriyas need energy. So that is why pranas are connected to all 5. So with that energy, all these functions are possible. Now, Tamasamsha. That is my favorite. Swamiji, that joy in sleep. I am not saying I am sleepy, but this Tamoguna is very important. And sometimes when it comes, even during class, it is very effective. Even your talking does not disturb. Very effective. And because Sattva-guna is not there, it is out of order. I am not listening. Sattva-guna not there. Rajo-guna not there. No movement. Tamo-guna. Your talks are refreshing, I tell you. Never get flattered when people say your talks are refreshing. You have to ask, explain. Refreshing means what? एतेषां पंचतत्त्वानां तामसांशात् पंचीकृतपंचतत्त्वानि भवन्ति पंचीकरणं कथमिति चेत् एतेषां पंचमहाभूतानां तामसांशस्वरूपम् एकमेकं भूतं द्विधा विभज्य एकमेकमर्धं पृथक् तूष्णीं व्यवस्थाप्य अपरमपरमर्धं चतुर्धा विभज्य स्वार्धमन्येषु अर्धेषु स्वभागचतुष्टय संयोजनं कार्यं तदा पंचीकरणं भवति। एतेभ्यः पंचीकृत पंचमहाभूतेभ्यः स्थूल शरीरं भवति। So, from the tamasic aspect of the five elements, the grossified five elements are formed. Panchikrita Panchamahabhutani Panchatatvani Bhavanti. Now, what is this Panchikarana? What is this grossification? I said he will himself explain. Now he is explaining. Before we go into these words, let us go for a picnic. So let us say there were 5 friends. 5 friends decided to go on a picnic. What is picnic? Picnic you need 2 things. 1, you need a bed sheet, and 2, you need food. You go spread the bed sheet, sit on it, take the food, eat, come back. Picnic over. That is what is picnic. Right? So now bed sheet they brought, but food, this is a matter of discussion. All of us discuss maximum about that only. So these 5 friends were no exception. They also discussed, okay, food. Now what do we do? How do we plan this? What is planning required? Because after all, future of the country depends on this picnic. So plan. What plan? And they said, let us do one thing. Each one of us can bring one item, that which we like the most, that we will bring. And then we'll share. Okay? So one person brought chapatis. One person brought sabzi, vegetable. One person brought dal. One person brought rice. And the 5th person said, I love pickle. I'll bring pickle. Okay. So all 5. So the chapati lover brought chapati. Sabzi lover brought sabzi. Dal lover brought dal. Pickle lover brought pickle. Rice lover brought rice. All 5. Now they sat down. I said, now how do we share? So then they said, each one of us, whatever we have brought, that is what we like the most. Right? So half of what we have brought we will keep with ourselves because I want to eat more of it. Okay, half. So this roti lover, he brought 8 rotis. So 4 he kept for himself. How many remain? 4. How many friends? 4. Total 5, no? But he himself gets only 4 friends. So 1 he gave. Distributed. Similarly, rice lover made 2 parts of rice. 1 half he kept for himself. Other half he made 4 equal parts and gave it to other 4. Dal lover did the same thing. He kept the half of it because he loved dal, so he wanted to eat more dal. So half, then rest half he divided equally among the 4 friends. Similarly, rice, similarly sabzi, similarly pickle, everything, all distributed. Now everyone had all 5 things. But what they brought, they had more. Understood? So half of their plate was what they had brought and rest half was other 4 things. Simple. So all of them had a complete meal. But those they brought, that was the main ingredient of their meal. Okay, so they had all 5, everything they had, but predominantly that which they themselves brought. Okay, got it? So now if I have to, those 5 plates are there, if I have to identify whose plate is which one, easy to identify? Because that which is predominant, largest portion, I'll say, this is roti wala, this is rice wala, this is sabji wala, this is dal wala, this is pickle wala. Easy to recognize. Understood? This is Panchikarana. Huh? Yes. All 5 elements went for a picnic. I am repeating the story. 5 elements went for a picnic. Then they said, let's mix up, mingle with each other. So how do we mingle? Half. 1 half was retained. Other half divided into 4 equal parts given to other 4. So Akasha, half of Akasha was kept as it is. Rest half was divided into equal 4 and given to 1 each to Vayu, Agni, Jal, Prithvi. Similarly, each one did the same. So now Akasha had more Akasha and little bit of other 4. Vayu had half of Vayu and little bit of other 4. Agni, half of Agni and little bit of other 4. And so on. Okay? Understood? This is called Panchikarana. Now all 5 elements have aspects of the other 4 also. But predominantly their own element. And therefore that element was still known by the same name. But because it was predominant, but the rest, little of others also were there. Earlier, which was those friends, going back to the friends example, earlier which was called as one dish, now it is called as meal. Although predominantly that dish only is there on the plate. Similarly, earlier that which was called as only that element, subtle element, is now called as grossified element, gross element, Panchikrita Panchamahabhuta. Because now predominantly that only, but has an aspect of all others. That it, that only said. Panchikaranam katham iti chet. If you ask me what is this grossification, etesham panchamahabhutanam, or from of these 5 elements, the tamasamsha swarupam, ekam bhutam, each element dvidha vibhajya is divided into 2. Ekam ardham, 1 half tushnim vyavasthapya, just keep it aside. Aparam aparamardham, the other half, Chaturdha vibhajya, made into 4 parts. Swardham anyeshu ardheshu. Apart from the own half, the other halves, Swabhaga Chatushtaya, given one part to all others. Then this mix up is Panchikaranam, grossification. And from this Panchikrita Panchamahabhuta, the Sthula Sharira is made. Clear? And if you want to impress others, Panchikaranam is itself quite impressive word, but English, if you want to impress, pentamerous self-duplication and mutual combination is called Panchikaranam. Pentamerous self-duplication and mutual combination. Wow! What did you study in Uttarkashi? Pentamerous self-duplication and mutual combination. Really? It's not very easy. So much study here. What is it? Panchikaranam. Okay. So we'll see further. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.